champion. We remain here. It's your boy Jay Black, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. Shake my hand. Thank you. People saying they're proud of me. Thank you. I'm just a commentary guy. Appreciate that. Much love. You know what I mean? We made it. You know what I mean? We made it. But shake my hand. We are here. We remain here. Oh boy, night of main events was fire. Now, granted, I was in the building, so I don't know how y'all feel on camera. I don't know how y'all received the event on camera, but me being there the whole night, absorbing the energy, it was fire to me. It was fire. Keep in mind, I saw JC versus Fonz. I saw Loso versus Jerry West. Mean. So the event for me was a success. It was a success. So again, I apologize to the new era guys. They came and showed and proved. They put on, they did what they're supposed to do. You know what I mean? They were not the weak link in this event. So again, if there's SM around the corner, another event around the corner, y'all place a whole bunch of new era guys, I'm not going to go against it. I'm not going to be opposed to it. Even Jerry West and Loso, I apologize, Jerry West and Loso, I apologize. I apologize. Y'all did good. Y'all did really good. I honestly think y'all should have been, we'll get into that later at some point. Probably when the actual battle, happens, shit like that. But we here. What was the first battle tonight? That I should get into? We're not going to talk. I don't think Danny wasn't first. Thank you, Wing. Appreciate that. It was Mike P versus Lou Castro. Shout out to Mike P and Lou Castro. Fire. Both did good. I think the fan vote had it for Lou Castro. Mike started off fire. First round. I thought Mike got the first round. Edge kind of clear. Did his thing. And I think I'm like, Lou, if this is how you was popping shit outside. I'm like, this is how you going to do it. You about to take an L to Mike easily. You know what I mean? You about to take an L to Mike easily. Like, I don't know what you want, Lou. This is not wild strong. This is medium strength, Lou. This ain't wild strength. This is medium strength. You understand me? This is medium strength. This isn't what you promised the fans. You know what I mean? So, had Mike P taking the first. Second round, Lou Castro gets in his bag. He turns up. They said this was leg day Lou. He turned up, did his thing in a second. Fire. Great. Oh, put a poll in the chat. My fault. They said y'all already voted, though. Y'all gave the battle, if I'm not mistaken, to Lou Castro. We're doing it right now, though. Mike P. Mike P wins. Lou Castro wins. What we doing, chat? I put Mike P's name first. To be fair. Oh, boy. Okay. The chat has it. Lou Castro. First watch, me being in the building, I had a Lou Castro too. Second and third, to be respectful, be honest about the situation. I had Lou Castro, second and third. I thought Mike P was going to take the third clearly. I'm like, this is where Mike P closes out. He talks his jish. He has several different angles he can address. And, do this and do that. You know what I mean? Like you say, I beat twerk. You know what I mean? You sound this way. I thought he was going to take that route, but he kind of didn't. And it was a close battle, I will say that. But first watch, me being in the building, I had second and third, Lou Castro. Shit a broadcast. Notice we stopped saying shit a broadcast that much, though. Before we was, shit a broadcast. Now we don't do it that much. And we still trended. At least Mike P had his own style. Shout out to Mike P. Next battle. Is it Danny? Y'all just told me to rant, don't y'all? Y'all made me to rant. I was about to go crazy live. They should have had me in a commentary booth. Like, y'all should have had, I don't know what's going on. No, but I stepped in on my, listen, I know, shout out to Surf and Nunu doing the commentary. I'm saying, F that. I'm going to say this piece and I'm going to dip. Jay and Av, proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prepared properly, get punished by the principles. Plus, plan for pessimistic public perception. Potent power and projection can persuade the people, but being impatient in the process make you prosperous and persevere. Jay the Nightwing. What's going on? Jay the Nightwing. Jay Black the Nightwing. You was asking for Jagged Jay. I don't know that man. I don't know Jagged J, man. You seem very confident in the face-off, but first round was choppy. You know what I mean? The second round was a little choppy. If I'm mistaken, I think the second round was choppy as well. And Av was clean all the way through. But even with that said, no slight to Av, I think Jay still did his thing. You can make an argument for Jay. You can, because I'm not a guy that, he messed up, he stopped. I kind of rank material. I rank material. You could have a conversation for Jay. You could. I have Av. I think once you chop down and break down the work of Av, it's Av for me. On top of a choke in the first from Jay Nightwing. But I'll let y'all see. I want to see what y'all go with it. I had Av personally. Shout out to Jay. You know what I mean? He wasn't clean with it. That's the first round, though. I'm a believer in bounce back. I'm a believer in recovering. I'm a believer in that. A choke to me is like 20 seconds. You stop, you mess up, and if you can recover, if you try to attempt to get it back within about 5 seconds, we can have some wiggle room. Wing, I have Av. I'm just making a conversation. I have Av. Let me see what y'all got though. Av wins. Let's just say Jay wins. Jay wins. Got a long ass name, y'all. So we're gonna do Jay versus Av. How y'all call it? How y'all call it? Get that. Av 60, Av 64, Av 70. Y'all about to move Jared's name off the thing. Danny, so much time. Danny, if you're in the chat, please exit. I feel bad. I be wanting Danny to win, dog. I be wanting Danny to win. The chat gave it to Ab pretty clearly, too. But with that being said, the next battle, if I'm not mistaken, is Danny Myers versus Real Sikh. Danny Myers versus Real Sikh. Danny Myers versus Real Sikh. Sloppy. Dusty. Soft. The unmitigated gall. The temerity. The audacity. I am disgusted. Huh? Tasteless, aggravated. Why did you do that? Where was your third? Parallel universe, what? You don't belong. You don't believe in a parallel universe. You, Danny, did you even say that? I don't. I'm disgusted, Danny. I can't believe you, Danny. I rock with you. Unseasoned chicken. Huh? Karen's food. Huh? Chinese food without the soy sauce. PF no changs. Huh? Oh my God. Casey was in it, but we're not going to blame Casey though. Don't you dare try to blame Casey, Daddy. Casey ain't look at you all night. I was looking at Casey. And she had glasses on. She had shades on. So don't you dare try to go, Jay Black, don't you dare try to blame Casey. What's wrong with you? I'm on you today. And by the way, I did shout out Danny. Much love to Danny. This, we having fun here, but I talked to Danny face to face in person. Like, damn, it's let down. You let Nas down. You let Nas down. You let Nas down. You let Nas down. So cameras was on outside. What I say behind the scenes, I'll say it here. So I remember that one time they say, "Yo, Black." It was Black and Smack talking, saying he messed about. That wasn't me. I wasn't talking to Smack when the 212 murder. That wasn't me. You know what I mean? So you pick up some audio. If somebody somehow picks up some audio now, I'm like, why Danny Myers do this every year? Respectfully, Danny, every year you do this, bro. You have a fire. And I don't think it's over for Danny. So let's get that straight. I don't think Danny's out the runnings. So let me say that right now. So when I say what I'm saying, I don't think Danny Myers is out the running. This is one bad one. So it's not over for Danny. Let's not do that. We're not doing that. I'm going to talk my shit, but it's not over for Danny. It's not. Danny, keep pushing and do what you got to do. Come back clean. Stop doing week to week. And, we don't get to that. It's not over for you, Danny. It's not. Keep working. Keep working. It's not over for you. But with that being said, damn, Shotgun Sugar week before. Right? That was risky. To take Shotgun Sugar at 7 days prior. Right? We let that slide. You go to Cassidy's house. Cassidy's mansion, whatever you want to call it. You go to Cassidy, your freestyle erection and press conferences. To me, all that's okay. All that's okay. They said Cassie's Funhouse. All that's okay until you lose. Now we got to be like, yo, why were you there? You should have been prepared. You was freestyling with Rex. That's a whole 2-day period. So you took 2 days off. I got to do this, Denny. I do rock with you heavily. Much love, and I got to do this commentary situation. You know what I mean? That's you got 7 days to prepare. Really 6, to be honest, respectfully. It's 6 days. You take 2 days off to do the press conference and the freestyle and, Rex and doing that and flying back. That was in Atlanta. You had Real Sikh. Anybody that's paying attention to Real Sikh is your most valuable competition. Not most valuable, but toughest competition yet. You know what type of time he was going to be on? You forfeit. You forfeit. A forfeit. Damn, Danny. And I get deja vu. Nigga, we got a rollout for you. If you win, I know champion is not that big of a deal. Shout out to services, they know nobody paying attention. It's not that big of a deal. I get it. But we got a rollout for this nigga. He wins, we give him $12,000. Do you believe in a parallel universe? I do. Here's 12 bands. That's the rollout we got for Danny Myers when he's supposed to win. So now, I feel like he still could win, but it's going to be a stain. You understand me? It's going to be a stain. Because now when we debate at the end of the year, it's like, yo, but he forfeited in the round. He didn't lose. He got bodied. He forfeited. I'm being biased. I'm going off. I don't get it. I don't get the chat. They say I'm being biased towards Danny. I'm literally going off. Never mind. Okay, that's why you can't read the chat while you're doing your thing. Shout out to Danny, but damn, that's a buy. That's a 30. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. And the thing about Danny Myers' first round, right? He messes up. He recovers it. I'm like, yo, Danny, you still can win a round. Your material is kind of better in the first. But then he messes up again in the first round. I'm like, yo, why didn't you just cut your round? You did more than enough. No, we're going to do a poll. No. We're going to do a poll. 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 You got to feel this. No beg your pardon needed. No beg your pardon needed. No beg your pardon needed. You blocking it? No, you can't block it. Here we go. And shout out, before I know Real Sikh is in the battle too. Sweatpants. Let me see. Danny wins. We can give Danny all the time in the world. Real Sikh wins. Dang, ain't nobody voted for that. Now y'all trolling. Nigga, Danny got Danny losing. And it's just sad. It's just sad that Sikh didn't want it like that. Sikh didn't want it. I agree with Sikh. Once you mess up like that, it's like the battle is over. Pardon me. The battle is over. It brings down the high of the battle. It brings down the vibe of the battle. Shit, I think people should have missed face-off, but Danny, if you wasn't locked in like that, you should have missed the face-off, bro. If you wasn't locked in like that, you should have been doing press conferences. I don't know. They should have zoomed you in, bro. They should have zoomed you in, man. It's hard to see, man. It's just because every year. It's every year. And this is why I predicted. So here we go in the comment section. Black, you're going against Danny. Why do you got Real Sikh? You see why. You see why. I called it. He has too much work. He's going to fatigue, and he fatigued. This is night of main events. If Danny wins every effing year. EFY. Damn, Danny, but Real Sikh, you did your thing too, champ. You stopped the streak. You stopped the round streak. We just put this. He was the last person on the cover. He was the last person on the champion cover. But damn, Danny. Got to do this before I close out. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Prepare properly. You'll get punished by the principles. Plus, plan for pessimistic public perception, potent power, and projection can persuade the people by being patient in the process and make you prosperous and persevere. You had none of the P's, sir. Prepare properly, get punished. But you got punished by the principles. You had those P's getting punished by the principles. Other than that, damn, Danny. The bounce back is going to be strong, man. Take rest, bro. You did a whole bunch. You was doing good. You know what I mean? Take rest. And then you got Reed. Champion.